Welcome back to Hodgepodge. In this tutorial, we will be using all of the skills we learned in the previous tutorials about drawing lines, circles, and arcs to create the model pictured in the top left. This could be pretty tricky depending on how you go about constructing it, which is why I thought I would walk you through it. However, feel free to try it on your own. It might be a good idea to try it before watching this video. If struggling, come back to this and I will help you out. We will use the small objects inches template. Truth be told, it would hardly be possible to draw this part without starting with some of the crosshairs you see in the sample drawing. Start by drawing your center line, then draw your vertical lines. We will draw a vertical line at every horizontal dimension included on the sample drawing. After doing so, we will start with a circle for our end arc, which has a radius of 1.25 inches. We may trim this circle later on. Now we will draw a vertical line half an inch tall at the top of our circle. Then we will delete the guideline we had first drawn. Before going any further, we forgot one vertical line that should have been drawn half an inch out. We will need to draw another guideline, this time horizontally. Use the top of your half-inch line as a reference. Where your two most recently drawn lines intersect will be used to determine the center of your arc's radius. Click the end of your half-inch line and then hold Shift to use orthographic mode to select a perfect 90-degree angle. Now draw your top line from the end of your arc. Type 1 for the distance and hold Shift to get a perfectly horizontal line. We will perform these last three steps on the lower portion of the drawing. Keep in mind, there are several ways to draw this object. Because it is symmetrical, one of those ways would be to draw one half and then reflect it like we have done in the past. I'm in no rush for time, and for demonstration purposes I will show you the long way. Now we may draw the next arc along the perimeter of our object. I will use Smart Tracking to detect the end point of my horizontal line, and then use Smart Guide to select my arc radius center point. Click the end of the line as the starting point for your arc, and then use Shift to select exactly 90 degrees counterclockwise. Again, repeat this step below unless you plan on drawing one half and then reflecting. Now draw the next horizontal lines for both sides. We will enter 4.5 for the distance. Next, we will draw a circle for the curved end of our tool. Use the intersection of your guidelines as a reference point for the circle's center point. Then enter 1.25 for the radius. Do the same for your inside circle, but enter 0.75 inches for the radius. Then draw two more circles like so, with a radius of half an inch. Now draw two lines tangent to each of these circles like so. To complete our drawing, we will trim what is not needed. Select both of your horizontal lines, then go to the top menu and select Edit, Trim. Select the inside of these circles. Then trim the circle at the very end of your tool on the right. Do the same for the circle on the left. Then delete your guidelines. As we have done so many times before, convert your drawing into a 3D object by selecting all of your drawing. Then go to the top menu and select Solid, Extrude Planar Curve, Straight. As always, thanks for watching. Please feel free to like and share this video. Check out my other videos and subscribe.